I'm a bridge builder.
I thought we would bring young people together in high school from public and private schools that we might call bridge builders.
So Becky called me and she said, I got an idea to talk about. I said, Becky, I think it's a great idea. We're already trying to do this through our camp program.
She said, well, my kids have had no experience with different ethnic groups in other parts of the city. We want to see if we can do something joint with Briarcrest and Northside.
For bridge and race relations.
Since this community was divided, get these kids together, get to know each other.
Where people felt comfortable with one another and could get along and do something.
So we actually had our first Bridge Builder camp in July of '88.
I do remember there was a program that they were starting up called Bridge Builders. It sounded different, so I decided, what the heck.
I got off the bus, it's like, okay, Briarcrest. Actually, I never heard of Briarcrest. It's like, okay, it's a little different.
You know, it was 20 from our school, it was 20 from the other school, and we would mingle together doing our activities.
It was really a sight to see.
You know, it was sort of cutting edge, and there weren't a lot of programs around that really sought to bring youth together who were quite different, coming from different communities, and get them in relationship with each other.
So, but it was pretty good. It was a pretty good experience for me.
It was fun to hang out with people that you would normally not be able to hang out with.
And then the results began to be seen and felt. You know, it was very impactful, and it went pretty deep.
If we could make this work, combining students who to every superficial appearance would be diametrically different from each other, then it would work anywhere.
It grew very fast and it became very popular. It really grew faster than the funding.
Parents were trying, they were calling, is there any way you can get my child in the Bridge Builders program?
What is the best leadership program in Memphis? And I searched it and it came up as Bridge Builders.
I was kind of like wondering what we would do.
It's kind of weird the first day, we were all like strangers.
But when I started seeing everybody mingling, that's when I kind of dropped the nervousness.
We did different activities that involved trust and balance and like communication skills.
They serve a great purpose in leveling the playing field.
And you're like, we can't do this. There's no way we can get that person across.
It drove us nuts.
And people start arguing over what's the best way to get it done.
And they really made you think and they made you work together.
It really teaches you about trust, and that was in the beginning of the week, so it was like a physical trust that we had to go through. But you know, later on realizing, you know, there's a whole different level of trust that I have with these people.
Even though sometimes things can be scary, it'll probably be a good thing if you try really hard. And then we got into circles and we discussed how everybody felt about it.
There's always a time to sit down and to debrief it.
When we're in a discussion, we're always in a circle, because within the circle, we're all on the same level.
You're basically put on the spot. You know, you're in a circle and you have to say something. It's not an opportunity for you not to speak.
You had to talk. It was kind of scary.
Well, it helped us get to know each other better and how we thought everybody in the group felt about us.
I think everybody just kind of clicked.
Everything that they were talking about in their neighborhoods and in the city and all of these problems, I've never really thought about before.
I was able to talk in front of people that I normally wouldn't do.
Bridge Builders, it taught me how to like work together, work well with others.
You can't just accept your own kind, but to accept everybody.
More people who try to get to know other people better. Everybody has valuable input.
You have to put the people that you're working with before yourself.
To be a bridge builder, it means to be a leader.
Be an example of good for those around you.
And know when it's time to step down and let someone else take the lead.
Like learn something new about yourself and about the community as a whole.
It's about building trust towards people you don't really know.
Even if they're different races, genders.
To answer the call that you're being called to.
So when I go back to school, when we're doing activities, I'll be more of a leader than a follower.
But everything's been my favorite thing, you know, it's just great here.
This helps everybody. It helps our community, it helps us, it helps you.
To help people like me become better leaders and be able to stand up for what they believe in, because it's really changed my life.